people, hope you guys are doing well. I decided to film this video outside because I think it's getting dark. I'm trying to go home. I was not home. I went for chabu chabu. Those who know chabu chabu understand what I mean. Anyways, there are two things I want to say in this video. The very first one, I want to address those that intend to move to Europe, but they do not have the required amounts of money. When I say they do not have required amounts of money, please don't mind me. You see the way I'm tying my body, right? The cold today is dangerous out here, but we have to move. Now, if you intend to move abroad this September 2025 that is coming, please listen to me very well. Now, I understand most of us, we have issues of gathering the money involved. We have issues of actually bringing the finances we need together. Like, because now japa is getting so competitive, it's getting so difficult because of the money involved. Now, this is just past 4 p.m. here and places are getting dark. So, please, if you don't have enough money, I want to address those who do not have enough money. When I say enough money, I'm talking about money in the figures of like maybe 3 million CFA francs, maybe around 6,000 euros, 3 million, 4 million, 5 million, like that. Okay, you shouldn't be looking at countries that entails a lot. When I say entails a lot, I'm talking about those countries that you will need to spend a lot of money, especially if you are the one who is going to sponsor yourself. For example, if you have 3 million, 4 million, 5 million, remember 3 million is too small, bro. I can't lie to you. 3 million is so small. Okay, if you really want to japa this year, okay, like this year I mean September, you need to raise your money to at least 4 million. When I say 4 million, I'm talking about, or let's just say 4.4, 4.5 million. I am talking about amounts in the figures or in the areas of 6,500 euros, 6,500 euros. Let me use euros. In this case, 6,500 and above. If your money is like maybe 6,000 euros, 6,500 euros, please try as much as possible to avoid these bigger countries that will give you a headache. For example, you cannot have that money and you come to the Netherlands. Even 10,000 euros is small to come to the Netherlands because tuition fee alone is about, my tuition fee alone is 11,000, close to 12,000 euros alone, not to talk of insurance, living cost, visa fee, and then living. I've spoke about all these things, right? So if you check my channel, you are going to see all these details. Now, understand that if your money is within that range, 6,000 euros, 6.5, maybe 5.5, maybe 7,000 euros, these are the countries you should target. I'm saying this because I spoke to somebody, the person is only insisting that he wants to go but to Luxembourg. Remember, this Luxembourg you are saying you want to go to is not that easy to enter. Luxembourg is becoming so competitive now. The cold out here is tough, man. It's becoming so competitive. So target your way, because no matter what, Cameroon, Nigeria will not be better than any country in EU or in the Schengen. This is a fact I'm telling you guys. You may think otherwise. You may think, oh, Milton, what is Milton even saying in the first place? But this is the truth I'm telling you. So if you have that money within that range, target places like Bulgaria, Slovakia, right? Czech Republic, right? Romania. You understand? You might even take Slovenia. You get my point. But I will insist you take Bulgaria. I will insist you take Slovakia. I will insist you take Italy. I was even forgetting. I will insist you take Czech Republic. Now, all these countries like this, I don't know if all the schools there entails application fee payment or not. But even if it entails you to pay application fee, my brother and sister, pay the application fee. I am here to encourage you. You understand? Because I know where I'm coming from. I know, like right now, there are a lot of people looking up to me, including you watching this my video. So if I don't bring these materials, it means I don't want you to, because I have seen the advantages here. I can stand here and make this video. Nothing will happen to me. I didn't want to go to the house or make it because my apartment is not far, just somewhere. But it's already dark and my ring light is bad. You understand? So if I stand here and I make this video, nobody will say anything to me, in as much as I have my residence permit, all my papers, they are with me in the house. But in my own country, you cannot stand like this when places are dark and make a video like this. It's not secured. Somebody can just drag the phone from your hand and run away. But yeah, it's not done like that. You get? So those are the type of advantages, the type of things that I see here, and I want to encourage you to come. If you think that where you are not getting the value you truly deserve, please don't waste time. Okay? Don't waste time. Come and join us here. Don't even waste your time. Because for me, I left because I wasn't getting the value that I wanted. Okay, my job, the type of job I was doing was not enough, and I was wasting my time doing working extra hours. Again, no education. I have thought of it. Maybe I should go and do PhD. I should go again for a master's. No, it was not clocking in my head. And again, other things that were associated to this, I had to japa. So I understand if you don't have those monies, right? Target these places. Now, remember, when you are applying for schools in these places, you should put requirements into consideration. It is very important that you know the requirement of a particular school or a particular country. Now, let me say something. For you, like for example, if you want to study in Italy, you can apply for Italian universities. I have people on my platforms, on Facebook, on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube here. They have already gotten admissions to Italy. By the way, if you want to get admissions, if you want to apply for schools in Italy, if you want to apply for schools in Lithuania, if you want to apply for schools in the Netherlands, contact me. There is my email down there. Okay, or you write a message to me. But before you writing me, you should have watched my videos and understand how much you need as proof of funds, how much you need in everything. You understand, so that we don't waste too much time. Because me, for example, I'm a research student. I study almost every day. Like right now, I'm just coming from where I went to work today. You get my point. So all these things, I don't have the time. And before now, I'm trying to make content for you. Before I will go again, all these things, please. For Italy, you can apply to Italy without legalizing your documents. Okay, when you gain admissions, then you can now do the process of legalization. Your documents must be recognized by Italy first, then you do pre-enrollment, then you do legalization at the level of the Italian embassy before you apply for visa. All the videos are on my channel. If you need them, comment below, I will drop them for you. Then that is to say that you do not need to legalize your documents before you apply. So right now, schools in Italy are open. Those of you with third class degree, okay, go and apply to the University of Padova and also apply to the University of Palermo. I got admissions to these universities, but somebody with third class also got admissions in this university, but the person got it for the third round of application. You understand? So if you have a third class degree, apply for the second round or third round. You get my point. Getting a third class is not a limitation. HNG students, I'm talking to you most especially. Please, you do not stand a chance in most European universities to get admissions for masters. Go again for bachelors. But if you do not want to go again for bachelors, apply for schools in France. There are so many schools in France that will permit you do M1 programs, which is Master's Level 1, okay? If you apply, you just need to apply. Remember, you already know you are a handicap, all right? If you know you are a handicap, your two legs are not okay, you need to do things that will permit you walk well, right? If you know that you don't have a hand, you cannot go fighting somebody who have two hands. You have to know what to do. So now you need to choose your battles because you have HND. Target schools, target most French universities, and remember, for you to study in France, you must somehow go through Campus France. I have said this many times, and I expect you to do your own research. Guys, do not relent. This thing entails a lot of work. I know the stress I went through to get visa in Benin. I know, in fact, I risked my life traveling throughout Nigeria in the middle of the night. There was nothing I could do because I didn't have the money. But right now, I'm somewhere, I'm comfortable. You get my point. It may be cold, of course, there is cold everywhere in Europe. But please, this is advice I'm giving you. Now, we've talked about Italy, right? Remember, requirements to study in Italy, if you have WAEC certificate, at least your grades are good, you are good to go for bachelors. They may ask for motivation letter, application fee, maybe your CV, but these are the common documents I know can get you admissions in Italy. Then also, try to apply to many schools. Don't put your eggs in one basket. Putting your eggs in just one basket is going to put you in trouble, guys. I know people who have been waiting now to move to Canada for over 2 years because of what? I don't know. And again, those of you waiting for Canada, please, you better start thinking now. Canada has set another one. In fact, the way Canada is operating now, it's a no-go zone. So find your way into Europe first. But if you want to keep waiting for Canada, okay, good and fine. We hope that you succeed. Everybody, the goal is to succeed, okay? The goal is not competition. The goal is to make mama proud, succeed, and at least make your other siblings okay too, if you can, right? if everybody is okay, I'm there now. If I'm sharing this information, you use it, and you come here next year, then you are comfortable. It will also be my joy, right? You are not going to give me anything, but it's also going to help another person, because you will also help another person with the information to join us in Europe. So this is my main aim. You see me, I keep showing up here all the time, even in the cold. But cold is not even my problem, guys. I cannot leave Cameroon and I'm complaining of cold in Europe, right? I saw a video of a Nigerian girl yesterday in UK crying that it's cold and they keep giving them work and stuff like that. I understand. It's a woman. Women are like that. I totally understand. But how do you expect a grown man like me that have seen a lot of shaggy? It's not possible, guys. But again, like I said, people are like that. Some people are weak and we just need to stand in for somebody. I think somebody comforted her, which is a nice gesture. If you see somebody in that situation, help as well. Because I experienced this in my class when we were about to write our first exam. It's not been long, I think a few weeks back. There is a girl in our class, her laptop refused to come on. Is a citizen, she's a Portuguese. Her laptop refused to come on and she started crying, you understand? So we had to comfort her. Then the teacher said she can write on paper because exams here is digital. I told you guys, right? The Netherlands is a digital country. Before moving here, you have to start to learn. If you don't know how to even press the computer, please look for one and start pressing now. Learn how to type things on Microsoft. Learn how to do PowerPoint. Learn how to Excel. Excel is even more difficult. Just know how to figure your way out. Google search things, you understand? Because you need to be doing it here. Nobody will do it for you. Now, going further, if you want to apply to Slovakia, Bulgaria, right? Slovakia, you can apply before you legalize your documents. But Bulgaria, you would have to legalize your documents. Legalization here, I mean, you will first of all do the first part, which is the authentication, right? You will do authentication of your documents. Then, after the authentication, you will now do legalization. But with authenticated documents, you can get admission, because authenticated documents are documents that are passed through the Ministry of Education, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and legalization is only left for the embassy. So basically, you do not even need the documents to be legalized before you can get admission. So this is what I'm trying to say. Then for the other countries, Romania and Lithuania, you can get admission without legalizing your documents. It's very common, right? And like I said, check my videos, watch my videos. If you think you cannot do it yourself, no problem. Contact somebody you can trust. Don't go to people at the end of the day, they tell you stories. Please, it must not be me. We are many doing this thing, helping. I have my colleagues who are also doing their own part. I hope you understand. Also understand that for you to japa to Romania, you need to do your legalize your documents. The Romania will ask you for legalized documents plus medical certificate and so many other documents too. But if you want to come to move to Lithuania, you also need to understand that cost is involved here. You need to plan your budget well, because you will have to be traveling. For Cameroonians, you have to go to UAE, you have to go to Singapore, you can go to Turkey, you can go to Philippines and collect the visa to Romania. It's not a visa, it's a temporary residence card. Okay, mine is in my room. So please put all these things into consideration and start early, because if you start late, many people, the rain is coming. Many people will come before you and book the appointments, and trust me, people have already gotten admissions and it's still even not December. So before January they will be submitting, right? Then you will still be there struggling to get admission. Then now you go in April, May, all the slots are full. You start complaining. Please get up now and start doing the work. I am only here to advise you, okay? Because I didn't get this advice when I made the first mistake by moving to North Cyprus. But now I'm in a position where I can advise you. Then for those who have money, maybe 10 million CFA franc, what I'm talking about here is like if you have about 13,000 euros, 12,000 euros, 9,000 euros, 10,000 euros, please target Germany, target places like Belgium, target Germany. But the money is not enough for the Netherlands. No this and no peace. You can target places like Luxembourg, right? Go to Sweden, target Sweden. Sweden is open now. I'm even working on someone's application. Please put all this into consideration and sit up. I will still be making videos about the universities that are open, and do not worry. Proof of funds, I know so many updates are coming up, and Sweden, I know Sweden will also bring more updates for you, but don't worry, I will bring all the materials so that we can both enjoy together.